want better for y'all.
I don't think enough people are saying this shit.
These are just our ideas.
Maybe we should all be a little bit more self-aware and a little bit less delusional.
What do we know?
What the fuck could we possibly know?
Hey, look, get your shit together.
All right, and welcome back to another episode of What the fuck am I doing?
What?
Was that right?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
No.
You said, all right, welcome back
To another episode. Yeah.
Is that not what you said?
All right, and welcome back to the reason they should have never gave you niggas microphones. I'm Lolo.
I'm Bitch Shae.
And this is Let Me Stay Focused, the podcast. Woo!
Ooh, my bad. I'm still stuck on the introduction.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year.
Woo! Woo! I feel like we had a last year. Did we?
You know what? Oh, a horn? I don't know. It's been a long year.
Woo!
Finally, we made it through.
Nevertheless, we persist.
Amen.
You know?
It was tough. It was a tough year, but it was a good year, though.
Our Spotify rap says it was a decent year, but now we hate Spotify. I told you there would come a day.
You did.
And the day has come. Ain't it something?
Although I ain't never heard no ICE ad, but not to say that's not happening, but I just never heard no ICE ad up there. So I'm glad about that. But I also pay for the premium version, so.
And they probably also know not to send no ICE ad to you. They're gonna send the ICE ad
to the
people
immigrants.
listening to. No, I think to the
Republican.
Yeah, people that listen to what that guy named Morgan Wallace that they be talking about that's a racist or whatever.
Joe Rogan.
He's also a racist, I think.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know none of them people.
Shame on him. I think if you listen to him, you get the ad.
Well, yeah, I don't listen to them. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, Spotify, I gotta do better.
But our Spotify Wrapped was good.
Shout out to our listeners.
I didn't know how to look through it. I kept clicking it on the computer. You had to scroll.
On Spotify for Creators?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of weird because it didn't come up in the app. It was like on the website.
We appreciate you all. The numbers were fantastic. I don't remember them. I was like, this is beautiful.
Yeah, let me see if I can pull it up. I know it says something like 125%, but then it might make me sign in again, so I don't know. Let's see.
We need not do that then.
Yeah, because it's not.
Because Gmail will slam you on your neck.
It's not like accessible like it should be, like how the regular app is.
Yeah. Fix that in the new year. Well, hopefully you have no one to fix it for. But
okay, so yeah, it says our audience increased by 287% from last year. I have no idea what that means, but
it means
it sounds good.
287% more people listen to us.
But
so almost 3 times the listenership.
I guess that makes more sense. Because I'm like 287% is it sounds like a big number, you know what I'm saying? But it's not necessarily like a big number.
If it increased by 100%, it doubled.
200%, triple.
Yeah. So we've increased by almost 3 times.
Well, I would say that's been a good year for us.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us. We know there's a lot of places you can be. There's a lot of people who started podcasts.
A lot of people to listen to, but y'all chose us.
Happy New Year. And I think they said we're more consistent than people too.
Yeah. More consistent than a lot of people that started podcasts this year.
Baby mama harder than a lot of you niggas.
Our top episode was episode 168, which was about retired studs. We talked about L Funky's deportation.
Yeah.
Summertime. I'm pretty sure we was talking about summer memories, maybe, and anti-capitalism.
Was that a summer school one?
It doesn't say
It would say
featuring.
featuring.
Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah.
say featuring, so I don't think so.
Oh, wow, y'all like us?
Our show was
Limited
in the top
supply.
30% of videos on Spotify because we have the cut like we have the video
Yeah.
podcast up there.
I know, so maybe I don't have to keep saying watch us on YouTube,
Yeah,
unless you're on Apple Podcasts.
yeah. Watch us on Spotify. Watch us on YouTube.
Watch us. I don't know if we're on Vimeo.
Yeah, I don't know anything else. Our top countries:
US a fucking A.
United States was number 1, 2 was Canada, 3 the Netherlands, 4 United Kingdom,
Who
and
the fuck is in the Netherlands? Hey, girl.
and number 5 was Spain.
What?
Yeah.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, y'all. We international.
Okay. Bonjour.
Bon voyage.
I think
Yeah.
that means good riddance. Isn't that? Wait. Bon voyage. Good trip. Good trip. That's what it means.
Oh, okay.
Good
Good trip.
voyage.
Okay. I like that. Yeah. So that is our 2025 wrapped by Spotify.
We got to take the ones where we can get them.
Yeah. Next year, even better.
Shout out us. Anyways, guess what I've been watching?
Documentaries.
Yes, always. But I did have to turn off the Diddy documentary when it got to Biggie.
Turn it off. That was like the third episode or fourth.
I know, but I know that he's gonna die.
Did you watch the part where they say he made him pay for his own funeral?
I didn't when I'm telling you, it caused me great distress
Mm.
because it was like, oh, look at Biggie, and then what y'all gonna say? He died? No, so I turned it off, and I never watched it.
Yeah. Well, I watched it, and yeah, that man is evil.
I mean, I knew that though. That's why I can't watch stuff that I know like is gonna make me sad. Like getting through Mob Wives because I know Big Ange makes it to the end, but I know by the time it was airing, she was no longer with us. That was rough. I can't take Biggie dying.
I think it was easier because, like, there was another documentary on Diddy, like, in the summertime.
That was scaring me on my Roku.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of it, but it was on Hulu, I believe. And that one, I mean, I feel like it was a lot of the same information,
Mm.
but the newer one that's on Netflix had just a slight bit more information, like the information about Biggie and like about the dude who held ownership in Bad Boy at first. Like,
Threatened him.
yeah. But I mean, other than that, I feel like majority of it was already covered. So you didn't really miss a lot. But yeah, I mean, I feel like that the one I watched in the summertime had me more like pissed, you know what I'm saying? But now I'm just kind of like,
Was the
obvious.
locks in it?
I don't think so.
Because they was not dead. They said, let me tell you something.
No, they won't in it.
I don't know what Jadakiss said to that nigga. If you're glad the LOX is rough right now.
You talking about when they got they
Yeah.
publishing, but I think
But no, that's not at all what I'm watching. I'm watching a show called I Love LA.
is that reality?
No, it's on, what is it on? HBO Max?
Oh, okay.
Which is now changing their name back to HBO Max, right?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know what they doing. They done got bought out.
Everybody done been bought out. They done greased everybody palms. We doomed.
I don't know what's finna happen.
We're fucked.
Netflix got the world on lockdown right now.
Well, you've seen the fate of other CEOs. Um, it's like literally about LA.
Is it black? Black people?
I
White people?
believe Forrest Whitaker's daughter, isn't it? As like a nepo baby.
Okay. You said,
It's
but it's
cute.
not reality?
No,
Is it based on
I think it's just like based about LA.
it's like a series? It's
Yeah, it's
scripted?
it's scripted. It
Oh,
reminds me of that show you had me watch that one episode of that you liked. Where we
what
used to do
show?
the Wednesdays, the wine Wednesdays.
Insecure?
No, I watched more than one episode of Insecure.
I have no idea
What
what
the
that's like.
the girl who always the white girl, she always plays somebody irresponsible. She got curly hair. I believe she's Jewish.
What did she play on?
I
Uh,
get her confused with the lady who plays Marcel the Shell with shoes on, but she's not Jenny Slate.
I have no idea who you talking about.
Broads?
Oh,
Is it called
the
Broads?
I think it is called Brides. The 2 girls in New York.
Yeah.
It was called something Brides. Is it City? No, it's just Brides, I think.
Or maybe I'm thinking of the show Girls, which I didn't watch, but maybe I'm saying Broads, but it was Broad City.
Bride City? Was it Bride City? I think it is Bride City. Let me see. Cause now, but that girl, her name was Alana in that show.
I love LA's like
So
that.
she's oh okay.
She's not in it, but it gives me that.
Bride City.
So,
Yeah, that was.
yeah. So,
You said I had you watch one episode.
yeah.
That shit funny.
And then I think we ended up watching the Dolomite thing with Eddie Murphy.
Oh
We watched a lot of stuff.
yeah, we did. We did
When
used
we
to
had
watch a
those
lot of stuff.
Wednesdays, we watched the Epstein thing. We used to watch stuff, y'all.
That was in 2019.
Yeah, Jesus.
It's gonna be fun,
Getting up
bro.
there. But I think I Love LA is gonna be good. Her boyfriend is played by PETA from the Hunger Games, Josh Hutcherson. I don't want that man in any more sex scenes. Thank you.
I hate sex scenes for real. Like, especially when they just be not really necessary.
Yeah, I can't think of like one sex scene where I'm like, yeah, I'm glad that was there.
Like most of the time, we like, alright. Especially, I don't know if you remember that show Swarm.
I couldn't watch no shit like that.
That shit had a fucking disturbing sex scene.
It was more disturbing than that Saltburn one.
Saltburn.
Saltburn. I read the plot summary. I couldn't watch it. It was scary, but
I don't. That's not ringing a bell. I hate that I don't be remembering the names of shit.
spoiler alert, Saltburn. Saltburn came out. Can you do a Google for
It
me?
came out in 2023.
So Saltburn has been out for 3 years at this point.
I don't think I ever watched this.
Are you gonna?
Sure.
Okay, well, I don't
It's
want to
a
spoil it.
thriller comedy.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil it.
I don't know any of these. None of these faces look familiar.
Yeah, you do. You know Nate from Euphoria. Jacob Elordi.
Oh, okay. His name he is listed here, but I don't remember a lot about Euphoria.
I'm not gonna spoil it for
I'm
you.
gonna have to rewatch it.
Euphoria or Saltburn?
Euphoria, but I'm gonna have to watch Saltburn for the first time because I've never seen
Yeah. So I won't spoil it,
it. Okay.
but you have to actually fucking watch it.
I'm gonna watch it.
We've seen this movie before, our audience, haven't we?
I know they be like, she say that shit all the time.
That's what I'm saying.
I still ain't watched
Severance.
Severance or that fucking movie with Jim Carrey.
Which one? The Truman Show?
Yeah. And I hear about like I've heard that at least once a week now. I'm like, I gotta watch that shit.
I watch your stuff.
So every time?
Yeah, what have you been like? You gotta watch this so we can
I
discuss.
don't know, cause I be keeping notes of the shit I need to watch.
I watched the stuff.
And it on the list right now.
The only thing I didn't watch was the morning show because they said it was headed south. And on my list is that Seth Rogen show, The Studio.
Yeah. That one's good. Um and the one with Steph Curry, that one's funny too. That one's really funny.
You watch one thing and then I'll start watching the things
Okay.
again. What are you watching?
um I watched the Vince Staples show.
Oh, season 2 is out?
Yeah.
Damn, I
It's
gotta get
like
on it.
5 episodes, I feel like.
Yeah, season 1 was like 5 episodes too. Is it scary?
It's not scary.
That
It's
last episode was scary. The last episode of season 1.
see, and that's the thing, cause I started watching season 2 and I'm like, damn, I didn't remember what happened in season 1, honestly. I remember them, like, going to the, like, family reunion and shit, but
The flea market. It was inside the flea market. They was trying to kill each other.
yeah, I remember it, like, being weird ass episodes, and, I mean, it's pretty much the same in
The
season
amusement
2.
park one, it was a little scary too. And that's the
Yeah,
thing. See, now, like, being post breakup, like, I don't have somebody else in the house.
yeah, so, yeah,
So, like, the line of scary has been moved even further back.
yeah.
So,
It might be certain scenes to you that you like, "Oh, this is kinda creepy."
I love Vince Staples, though. I love him so much.
But I've been watching that. Other than that, nothing else really, like, other than I told you I was watching that, a doc I watched a documentary about, like, children who were stolen at birth. Well, they were stolen/adopted, but they they birth parents had been told that they died, and really the doctors or the nurses was just, like, giving the babies up to people who wanted kids and I guess couldn't have them. And, one of the lady who was the main lady, cause she was a journalist,
Mhm.
so she was like, she did research on, like, other people who went through the same thing, and, she was the one where, like, her birth mom didn't really want nothing to do with her, and they ended up getting into these arguments, and it was crazy, but it was these 2 girls, and this I guess this went viral on the internet, TikTok. These 2 girls, they found out they was twins, on
Oof.
TikTok because they look just alike, and then they friends was, like, sending them stuff like, "This girl look like
Yeah.
you." They ended up
They're
getting
not
split
supposed to
up.
do that anymore because they did a study on that.
What that it what
They
that's
split up a bunch of twins,
yeah,
and they did a study on that, and they will not to this day reveal the results of the study. But, like, all the twins are like, "I'm really fucked up."
yeah.
That's, like, fucked up.
I can imagine. Probably feel like you missing something your whole life,
Yeah.
and then being the twin that gets adopted to the other family, you know what I'm saying? Because I think they got split up, like, one stayed with the birth mom, and then the other one, like, they told
Oh, that's fucked up.
they
That's crazy.
yeah,
Um, the thing about the triplets, one of them killed themselves.
yeah,
The identical triplets.
yeah,
3 Identical Strangers, that's the name of that documentary. That was good.
mm,
The situation was bad, but the documentary was good.
yeah,
As most things go. I do. I can't help it. Next, we have honorable mention, which is somebody who is also good. I don't know his wrestling name. Is it Mick Foley? Is that his wrestling name?
no,
Anyways, he's the 3-time WWE champion, and he posted a statement that says, parting ways with the WWE. While I have been concerned about WWE's close relationship with Donald Trump for several months, especially in light of his administration's ongoing cruel and inhumane treatment of immigrants and pretty much anyone who quote unquote looks like an immigrant, reading the president's incredibly cruel comments in the wake of Rob Reiner's death is the final straw for me. I no longer wish to represent a company that coddles a man so seemingly void of compassion as he marches our country towards autocracy. Autocra- Autocracy. Last night, I informed WWE Talent Relations that I would not be making any appearances for the company as long as this man remains in office. Additionally, I will not be signing a new Legends deal when my current one expires in June. I love WWE, will always treasure my time with them, and I am deeply appreciative for all the opportunities they afforded me. But in the words of Popeye the Sailor, I stands all I can stands, and I can't
mhm.
stands no more. So he's leaving the WWE because of their close relationship with Donald Trump.
Period.
So shout out to you, Mick Foley. I didn't necessarily like know who you were before, but I, he also posted a very heartfelt like goodbye and thank you, John Cena. So
Yeah.
that's he's my new guy, Rick Foley. Everybody I like out the WWE now.
Yeah, he's standing up for what he believe in.
Stand on business.
More people should do.
That's what I'm saying.
Um, Shout out to him. Next, we have Hotep of the Week, and this week's Hotep is Young Thug because this is him proposing to Mariah the Scientist. Well, internet's skipping, but anyway, he proposed to Mariah the Scientist at his show in Atlanta. When she was on stage or whatever. And I feel like he did the same thing that Offset did to Cardi. Backed her into a corner, you know, put her on this stage and like, all eyes is on her in this situation, which I mean, for a typical proposal, that's not like a bad thing. But
You know
when
when you're
you
not
done
doing right.
yeah, when you done you done dragged your person through the mud, or you know what I'm saying, like you done did some things that embarrassed them. I just don't think the stage is the right place for that. And especially like everybody in the everybody in the audience was booing him.
They
You
were
know what I'm
booing?
saying?
Is that what that sound was?
Not initially,
But
but
then they got
like,
the booing.
yeah. And she was like, "Well, I guess we getting married," because like I'm sure I don't think she would have said no anyway, but I think it's just put a lot of pressure on her in that situation.
I don't know if they booing. I might have to be like, boo, nigga.
Like they saying, like you know what I'm saying? I feel like, bro,
Yeah, the booing the proposal.
it's just people don't approve of y'all relationship. You both like you knew this before, but now it's like solidified. Like, but at the end of the day, it's just like, well, and somebody made a point was like either he knows and he don't care, or he just don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I just feel like, bro, like that just was not the right move to make after all the shit that we done seen happen with him.
Yeah.
Like when he from him getting out leading up to, now with the phone calls, and then him saying he cheated on her before he went to jail, and all the stuff that came out after the fact. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like, bro, I wish he would have just let her have her moment. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like he's manipulative.
I think so too.
Um, I don't necessarily think he's like a bad person. I don't know. I mean,
I don't know how
maybe
I feel.
that's right. Like that's debatable, but I just feel like as far as like a partner, like I just don't feel like he's making the right moves when it comes to his relationship. And obviously, I'm an outsider. You know what I'm saying? I don't know them people, but it's just like, bro, this is exactly that's when I seen it, I'm like, this is exactly Cardi and Offset again.
Yeah, and at least they got married in secret the first time.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, because remember he said my wife or something, or she said my husband, and they went to go be funny and correct somebody, and that was not the facts.
Mhm.
Um. Okay. Well, congrats.
Well, I like Mariah the scientist though, so
I mean, I want her
it's
to get what she wants. I wish she wanted something else.
yeah, I mean, it's the best for her.
I don't think it's gonna make it to a wedding. That's my call right now.
I think so, cause I don't think she gonna leave him. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think she going nowhere. But I don't think this is the end of the humiliation either.
I'm the type of girl you wanted to. I love my bubble gum. What's in the water down there
In in Georgia,
in Atlanta?
Atlanta, probably promethazine.
Yeah.
Is that's lean, right?
Yeah, and a little dumb bitch
Yeah,
juice. Cause what is you and Rashida doing?
probably a little syrup,
Scissor.
a little perk. I don't know.
Yeah, you
Just
cool, but you ain't better than a perk, bitch.
I want to stay far away.
Okay. So next we have lyrics and lessons. So we give a lyric and you get a lesson. You're not gonna guess mine.
I'm
I
pretty
will.
sure I'm not.
It's from Old Lang Syne by Rod Stewart. Well, the version by Rod Stewart, but plenty of people have sang it before. Do you know what Old Lang Syne is?
No.
It is the song they play after the ball drops.
Okay. I think I know who Rod Stewart is.
Yeah, but he's not like the famous guy for singing this. But and surely you will buy your cup, and surely I'll buy mine, and we'll take a cup of kindness yet for the sake of Old Lang Syne. And Old Lang Syne is just basically like for old time's sake.
Hmm.
Uh, and what would be a more appropriate time to sing that than New Year's?
Yeah.
And what I got from that is you motherfuckers need to start paying your way. Y'all been getting over for too long. It's a new year. So you buy your cup and I will buy mine.
Pay to play.
Pay to play in the new year.
Mhm.
I'm not paying for you niggas.
Yeah. It's y'all shit. No, for real. 2026 got to come. They got like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel
I
like
don't think we should
25.
threaten the year again.
Yeah, you know what? Ask that up.
We threatened the year last time.
It ain't stopped swinging yet.
They
This
said
year
pro-
had hands.
they said Project 2026 coming out.
Bro, what?
Yeah.
We don't need no more projects. We have been experimented on enough.
I feel like a guinea pig. My knee hurt.
I mean, rain coming.
Well, they need to stop.
It
I
was a
can't
little warmer
stand the
today.
rain.
My song actually comes from Aaliyah. Well, my lyric comes from an Aaliyah song called "We Need a Resolution,"
We need a resolution.
and it goes, "Did you sleep on the wrong side? I'm catching a bad vibe. It's contagious. What's the latest? Speak your heart. Don't bite your tongue. Don't get it twisted. Don't misuse it. What's your problem? Let's resolve it. We can solve it. What's the causes? It's official. You got issues. I got issues. But I know I miss you." And the lesson I got from that is like, this is a perfect example of like conflict resolution skills because it's like addressing some shit like, what's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up? Like, we got an issue, we got a problem. Let's
Where
talk
were
about it.
you last night?
Let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Let's clear the air. Let's come up with a solution. Let's fix it.
I wanna know.
Like, I feel like she went through all the like, yes, I want to know like what's going on, but also like what's how we gonna get through it? Like, what we gonna do? Like, what's the resolve?
What is the
Um,
resolve?
because I feel like a lot of times people approach situations because they just like want to have something to say, or they want to like they might be offended, or whatever the case may be is. But like, okay, what's the solution though?
We need a resolution.
Because if you come to me with an issue with me, it's like, okay, what are you looking for? Are you looking for apology, or you know what I'm saying? Like, how do we move forward? And I feel like that's really like the whole point of resolving conflict. Like, how do we get to the point where how do we move forward? How do we
Yeah.
like get past it? And I feel like y'all don't be listening to that song enough because, bro, that song is just it's just really good. Cause I couldn't pick which verse I wanted to even use,
God rest her
but
soul.
it was just like, yeah, like let's just figure it out or not. You know what I'm saying? We can go our separate ways if we don't, if we can't fix it, but like let's at least try to talk about it. I just feel like it's very like grown woman song.
It is. Next we have Let Me Stay Focused, which is our topic of the week. Guess what it is?
um resolutions.
Conflict resolution.
Oh,
So last time I had Let Me Stay Focused, we talked about grudges, holding grudges, and being the bigger person.
yes.
And
Yeah.
we talked about how you niggas have no conflict resolution skills,
That's crazy.
but also us niggas have no conflict resolution skills. So
Yes, we're not experts.
we need a resolution. So, in the spirit of hunting and gathering, I have hunted down the information and gathered it,
Okay.
and I'm reporting back. So, happy Father's Day to me.
Feeding the family.
I'm doing it all. So, when you hear the word conflict, what is your first reaction? Do you lean towards like addressing it, avoiding it, or waiting it out?
Conflict. I usually want to address it, but I would say the first thing I think about is like anxiety. Like conflict makes me anxious.
I've been wanting to address it. Let's get it over with.
Yeah.
Put it on the flow. Do you feel like you were ever taught how to resolve conflict, or did you just figure it out as you went?
I feel like I had to like kind of figure it out, like, cause as the oldest daughter, right?
Yeah.
We grew up with siblings, and it's a line between like being like just a sibling and then like having to kind of guide your younger sibling. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
so it's like you don't want them to do the wrong thing. So sometimes it's like you might try to tell them what to do, and then y'all get in conflict because like
So you better do the right thing, life's
yeah. So
right.
I feel like growing up, I was kind of like taught to like be the bigger person, like or you like my parents would say like you older than them, like you know better, or like
And so do you.
yeah. So it'd be like, well, you know better, so you should be the bigger person. I feel like that's kind of what I was taught.
Well, I think that in an effort to take accountability, none of it's our fault. I think that it's America's fault. I think it's a cultural issue. I think that there's just always fucking conflict.
Yeah.
Everywhere you go, there's conflict. If people are just sorting it out as they get there. Um, because as a US society, we talk about like Northern versus Southern communication, but in general, we value like politeness over honesty, individual comfort over collective repair, and moving on over resolution. And so conflict is often framed as just like drama or negativity or aggression, rather than like conflict is a normal part of relationships and more importantly, a normal part of society, right? Nobody is just always getting along.
Right.
So I'm like, well, what is conflict resolution? Like, what is it? What we know it's not is winning or being right or forcing an agreement. But what it is naming impact, understanding intent, and deciding to move forward, which I was like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
I guess, whatever.
Yeah. I feel like the key word is resolution. You know what I'm saying? Like,
We need a resolution. So when you think about a resolution, what does success actually look like for you? For you to feel like it's resolved?
like a return back to the normal energy.
Yeah.
Like that's what I feel like. That's how I know. Like once we were back and it doesn't feel like the elephant in the room. Speaking of, I seen this video yesterday that was funny. I'm gonna have to play it. I'm gonna have to play it.
Okay.
But when I don't feel like there's tension or like there's an elephant in the room and we need to talk about it. That's when I feel like okay, we've moved past that. Did that answer the question?
Yes.
What was the question again?
Like what makes you feel like the resolution was a success?
Oh, yeah.
And have you ever had a conflict that actually made your relationship stronger?
Yeah, well, I don't know if I can't really say if it made my relationship stronger or not because I feel like I've had conflicts that in the moment you feel like oh, this is making us stronger, but it actually I feel like weakened my relationships.
Mm,
Well, I'm thinking about one particular relationship
mm.
and all the conflicts in that relationship. I'm thinking like and going through it, yeah, I felt like we're getting better because we're learning each other, we learning what not to do and stuff like that. But I think like over time, because you go through, we had so many conflicts. It's like it actually like was detrimental.
Do you think that's because of the conflict itself or because of like not being able to work through the conflict?
I think it's because not being able to work through it, like come to actual like resolution, like not being able to like really
Yeah.
actually resolve the actual issues. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It'd be like, here you go with this shit again.
Yeah, and it's like, bro, like
That is funny
yeah.
because I'm like that. So I had seen but did not absorb before the Pyramid of Conflict. Have you ever seen it?
I feel like I feel like I have like in health class or something.
Yeah. So like we see it and it's like, oh, that's okay. Whatever. So it's used in conflict resolution, mediation, and peace studies. And there's versions of it in restorative justice work, workplace meditation, or mediation, and international conflict analysis. So the basic idea of the conflict pyramid is that it escalates in layers, and each layer makes resolution harder if it's not addressed early. So the bottom layer is issues slash misunderstandings. So this is miscommunication, differing expectations, small, solvable problems, or like, that isn't what I meant.
Mhm.
Easiest to resolve. Bottom layer of the pyramid. Then we go up a level. and that's emotions. So that's hurt feelings, that's frustration, that's feeling disrespected or ignored. Emotional reactions start driving your behavior. And at that point, conflict is not just about the facts, it then becomes about your feelings. So that's level two. So that is more difficult to solve than like the last layer of conflict. Layer three is relationship tensions. So this is loss of trust. This is repeated patterns. This is you always or you never. People start tracking your past behavior, and this conflict becomes relational, not situational. So now it's like part of whatever your relationship with this person is. Level four, identity and values. This is where we see attacks on characters, moral judgments. That's just who you are. Ego, pride, or your self concept is threatened. Resolution becomes very difficult here. Level five, power, win lose. So this is about control, domination, punishment, and someone must lose. Resolution is no longer the goal in this level of the pyramid of conflict. Winning is. We've completely lost sight of the goal. And when I think about that, I think about like, well, if I had this easily accessible, I could probably look at my phone and be like, well, what level of issue is this really? Like,
Right.
but at the time,
You're
it's
not
just
thinking
like
about that.
conflict,
Right.
conflict.
You got me fucked up. Like
There's something going wrong. And why this matters is because most people think they're arguing about a level one issue, but they're actually operating at levels 3 and 4. So
right.
now you're not fighting about the dishes. You're fighting about like respect and trust and identity. So it's not just the dishes aren't done.
Surface
It's
level,
that you
yeah.
never do them. You know that I have things to do. Like, this is the only thing I ask of you. And that makes conflict way more difficult.
Yeah.
And also, I wonder if people would even take the same conflict that they're in with one another and put it at the same level. Like, does there have to be an agreement there, right? Or is that where you end up with it's not that big of a deal? And as much as I love this model, I'm like, oh, brother. So, do you think that resolutions are always coming to a common agreement? Or do you think that it could just be like understanding?
In order for it to be a resolution, I think it has to be I mean, I guess it could be either or. There has to be some understanding or agreement. Like you can either say like for an example, if you having a conflict or you having an issue with somebody, or maybe just an argument, you know what I'm saying? You could say y- y'all might disagree on something and y'all can just agree to disagree. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's that's an understanding.
Yeah,
Like at the end of it, we not gonna agree on this, but and that's just where we at. We know we're not gonna agree with each other, so let's just move past it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's more of an understanding, but an agreement is like I won't do this again.
yeah,
You know, and whatever but between the two people, like whatever that is, like I won't do this again, or this is what I'll do next time, or
this is what
this is
was
what
wrong. This was, yeah.
yeah, like having that conversation.
So I was like, that's great. Thanks for the knowledge. How do I get myself the fuck out of this?
Yeah.
And so I found some conflict resolution methods. The first being the XYZ statement, also called the impact statement. I don't know if you've heard about this before. Um, so it's the intention of it is to express conflict without accusation. So it's when you do X in situation Y, it makes me feel Z. So for example, when plans change last minute at family gatherings, it makes me feel anxious and like my time isn't respected. And it's supposed to work because it focuses on behavior and impact, not the character of the person. It's supposed to reduce defensiveness and keep the conversation grounded in specifics.
Hmm.
It's very hard not to be like, you always fucking doing this shit.
Yeah.
And if they don't care about that, now we fighting.
Yeah. And my thing is, well, I'll let you,
No, go ahead. That was,
cause my thing is, you could even say it that way. When you do this, it makes me feel like this and such, X, Y, Z, right? but they could still hear it like, "You always
You always
doing."
fucking doing this.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, if they don't receive it in a way that's like, okay, they're not personally attacking me, but something I did is making them feel away. They're not receiving it that way. So at the end of the day, you could have an understanding of, this is my conflict, this is my issue with you. How do we resolve this? And then they could be taking it as, they could either make themselves a victim, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, victimize themselves, like, "Oh, you know, you always telling me what I'm not doing." You know what I'm saying? I feel like if the other person, in order for two people to come to a resolution, like, both people have to kind of be on the same level of,
Yeah.
um what's, I guess, intelligence? I don't know. I don't know if that's the right word, but, like,
Can't be fucking with no dumb nigga.
yeah, cause if you fucking with somebody who's, like, they literally can't see past or hear past,
Their
like,
own nose.
"You did this," you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lost conversation, it's a lost cause.
Yeah. So tactic 2 is called nonviolent communication. It's used in therapy, meditation, restorative justice, and couples counseling. The 4 steps. Observation. So what happened without judgment. 2, the feeling, how it made you feel. 3, the need, what value or need was affected. And 4, the request, what you're asking for moving forward.
Mhm.
So, an example of this would be yesterday when jokes were made about my job, observation, I felt embarrassed, feeling because I need respect in my family spaces. That's the need. Could we avoid doing that moving forward? That's the request. And it's supposed to work as it moves the conflict from blaming someone to what you need.
Yeah.
It helps people who shut down when confronted, and it's particularly useful with your family.
Yeah. I do like that. I feel like might have said this on the show before, a long time ago, but I had this manager who, um like, I used to be the person on my team that would be like, "This not right," or like, just calling out things as I see them, and my manager was like, "That's great. Like, continue to do that. But if you're gonna do that, come with a solution."
Yeah.
And that always stuck with me because it's like, okay, yeah, if you are gonna complain about something, how would you fix it? You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
can't just be coming with like complaints. Like, so what do you want looking to get out of this? You know what I'm saying? So I feel
Yeah.
like when it comes to like having a conflict with a person, that probably is a good way.
Because it can get a little, what now? Like, what do you want? What
Yeah.
do you want
Yeah.
out of this? The third one is active listening and reflective listening. I'm a huge fan of this one, personal stan, and it's used in therapy, meditation, and crisis response. And what it is, before responding, you reflect back what the other person said to confirm your understanding. So, example. So, what I'm hearing is that you felt left out when decisions were made without you. Is that correct? Before you say what your response is. And the reason it works is because people calm down when they feel heard. It reduces escalation and it prevents arguing past each other. And I've said
Yeah.
on the show before, I will quickly say to somebody, can you just, for my sake, can you repeat back to me what I just said so that I know you understand it the way I meant it?
Yeah. I always forget that one.
I'm such a fan of that one
I'm really bad at that one.
because it gets the confusion right then and there. No, that's not what I meant.
Yeah. Cause yeah. I'm usually like, I'll make an assumption, like, so basically what you saying is like,
Mhm.
like in the reverse, I was like, so basically you saying this, and then I'll be like saying what I feel like the person is saying, and they be like, no. And I'm like,
But
okay,
you don't
so
already accepted that as what they said.
right, right. So it's like, how do you, I guess, learn to kind of, I guess, like, like, how do you have that conversation better, I guess? I feel like that's where therapy kind of probably comes in. It's like,
Yeah, no, for sure. And it's important to note about this one, it's not about agreeing, it's about confirming understanding. So I don't have to agree necessarily with what you're saying, but I can share with you that I understand what you're trying to impress upon me.
yeah.
After I say that, I can then respond. If I say, that's what you're saying, correct? And you say, yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Okay, well, here's my response to that. But if I don't know what you're saying,
Yeah.
you argue right past someone. 4 is timeouts with a return time. I hate this, but you might like it. And so it's on the list. And this is used in couples therapy and anger management most commonly. And what it is taking a break from conflict without abandoning it. And the key rule is you must set a return time to the conversation. So, for example, I'm getting really pissed off. Can we pause this and come back after dinner? It prevents emotional flooding. It avoids avoidance, masquerading as peace. Um, and me personally, after dinner ain't even good enough for me. What time are we going to return here to discuss this?
Yeah.
At what time do I need to be back here?
Like,
But it's important to note that, avoidance isn't a resolution to the issue until you actually come back.
yeah.
So if you say we're going to meet after dinner and it's like, well, we got the rest of our lives after dinner,
Yeah.
nothing's resolved.
Yeah.
And then repair attempts. So this is often used in relationship science. And what it is small gestures or statements meant to de-escalate conflict mid-conversation. So that looks like that came out harsher than I meant. Or I don't want us to fight. Like what I want is for us to understand each other. Or humor when it's appropriate. And why it matters is that research shows successful relationships aren't conflict free, but that they in fact repair better
Yeah.
than other relationships. And so conflict here isn't the problem. The lack of repair is the problem. So just like even when it's coming out, like this isn't coming out right.
Right.
Or I'll even say like, even when it's not conflict, give me a second to figure out how I want to say this.
Yeah.
Because I want it to come out the way that I feel. I do that, but I don't know if I like do it with the intention of this. I don't know if I apply it to conflict.
Yeah. I feel like I do. Like, I do. I try to say things like, I try to make sure like I'm saying shit the right way. But a
Yeah.
lot of times it still don't come out the right way. Even though I tried, or I feel like in the moment I'm like, okay, I'm saying this as nice as I possibly can,
Yeah.
right? But then I go back once I'm out of that emotion
Yeah.
and I'm reading over, like if it's text, I'm reading over the text. I'm like, damn, I could have said that better, like, or I could have said this differently, or I can see why somebody would take it a certain way, and I hate the fact that like after the fact I see what be wrong with my approach.
Yeah.
I wish I could be more, like, in the moment with the resolutions.
And that's what I'm saying. Y'all always saying ain't nobody teach y'all no tools. Here we are.
Whole
Learning as
time
we go.
yeah, whole time, like you said, like, we I'm pretty sure, like, we learned about that in health class or something, but, like, when you're a fucking teenager, you're not retaining that really, because
Yeah.
it's like you ain't really had no real life situations yet that you need to really practice that. I mean,
Yeah.
because a lot of those situations when you're learning it is like you're in high school, you might be in early college, like you're still petty, you still childish. But when
I
like
mean, it's still some people that's petty and childish right now.
yeah. But I'm saying that's what we need, certain shit that we learned like when we were younger, we need that as
Yeah.
adults.
Like this is some shit your RA should bring around to you. You know what I mean? Like y'all got roommates. There's gonna be conflict.
Yeah.
Here's how we deal with that. Like, and I mean other spaces if you're not in school. I don't want to create another conflict, but I feel like, you know, and us giving these tools to whoever hears this equips that person with the tools. But does it equip every person we're about to go fuss with? Or no longer fuss with,
Yeah.
but resolve conflict with?
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. If you can resolve conflict and you arguing with somebody who can't resolve conflict, you know what I'm saying? You most likely not gonna get what you need from that. Or they, like it might go unresolved because the other person not on the same level.
So, what to do when someone can't meet you on your level of resolving conflict? One, and this is one we should all put our listening ears on for. Stop escalating upward when they can't. So, you see them taking it there. Your intention is to resolve conflict.
Mhm.
Don't say, okay, well, I'm coming up there with you then, bitch.
Yeah.
You're trying to stay at clarity, feelings, needs, and they jump to defensiveness, deflection, character attacks. Don't follow them up there and be like, well, you a bitch too.
Yeah. Like they go high, I'm gonna go high. Yeah, No.
You don't have to climb the pyramid with someone who's already sprinting to the top. Go up there by yourself, bitch. I'm down here. Namaste.
And see and that's the thing, cause when Michelle Obama said that, when they go,
Low,
low
we go high.
well, never mind.
I go lower.
Yeah, cause I was gonna say, like, she coulda used the pyramid in that situation, but never mind. Cause the bottom is the basics.
Yeah, the bottom
So,
is just a little misunderstanding. Name the level mismatch clearly. So this is a real mediation technique. So that sounds like I'm trying to talk about the situation, not your character. Or I'm looking for understanding, not to blame anybody here. Or, and I'm good for this. I don't think we're having the same conversation right now.
yeah. Or
People hate that, but sometimes it's like, what the?
something I used to be like I used to say, like, "We on the same team." Like,
Yeah, hey,
you
man.
know, we just it's us against the problem, not us against each other. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, like, I'm quick to be like,
you know, you can only try.
I don't know. I don't think we're having the same
Yeah, I
conversation.
think you may be misunderstanding me.
And this is supposed to do two things. It's supposed to slow the escalation and give them an opportunity to recalibrate. 3, shift from resolution to boundaries. When someone lacks the tools, resolution may not even be fucking possible, but boundaries are always possible.
Yeah.
So that looks like I'm not going to keep having this conversation if it's just going to turn into blame. I'm open to talking when we can do it respectfully, or we can revisit this later. Our tools tell us we're supposed to pick a time.
Okay. Yeah, I like having to put a time frame on it.
And when resolutions aren't available, that's when we get into the boundaries. 4, accept that the understanding may never be mutual. And this is hard, but it's freeing. So sometimes they don't have emotional literacy.
Yeah.
They're going to protect their ego at all costs, no matter what it costs to you. And accountability to a lot of people, and we've said this on the show before, feels like a threat.
Yeah.
And so resolution doesn't require agreement, but it does require the capacity to resolve something. If you just like being mad, you in your happy place, bitch, and I'm not happy here. So with that being said, I bid you adieu. What's Stacey say on Real Housewives of Potomac? Toodaloo.
I love Stacey.
Goodbye. I love Stacey too. If the capacity isn't there, your work then is shifting from, resolution, okay, boundaries, that ain't working, to self-protection. We're not trying to repair this. I'm trying to keep you from robbing me to fuck up, and now I'm
Yeah.
following you up the damn pyramid, and we ain't never going to be able to come down. 5, choose distance without demonizing. And this is a key distinction that we should all be able to live in, right? You can say internally, they're not a bad person, but they don't have the skills for this. And I'm not going to keep bleeding trying to fucking teach them,
Yeah.
because distance isn't always a punishment. Sometimes it's maintenance. Yeah, I'm a fuck with you. And that I put no time frame on.
Yeah.
You may never see my black ass again. But I can say that with more confidence if I know I tried to put the pyramid on you, bitch, and you acting crazy.
Yeah.
You just
couldn't
couldn't
do
fucking stop. You will not rest. Shame on you. I know we're not supposed to blame. So this is internal.
Yeah.
I do what a bitch can't. Let's use the conflict pyramid.
Yep.
Y'all not finna rob me to fuck up.
Yeah, I
Not
don't know
this
about
year.
that.
Not this year.
Y'all, we saved the best episode for last. We sending y'all out with some resolutions.
We need a resolution. That's synergy.
Yes. It was perfect too. Perfect
That's what I'm saying.
segue.
That's what I'm saying. So those are, I didn't want to bring up like, well, we don't have any fucking conflict resolution skills. And then not bring up like what some of the skills are.
Yeah.
And then I didn't want to be obtuse and ignore the fact that some of these bitches ain't got it.
Yeah.
So.
And won't ever have it.
And won't ever fucking have it. You and your sister don't talk every 2 weeks. That's your business.
Yeah.
Over a level 1 conflict.
I think we all should go to Google right now as you're listening to this and look up the pyramid
Of conflict.
of conflict.
And there's different versions, but they all
Yeah.
essentially.
And just, look at it once a day, once a week, once a month, you know?
Imma print it out and I'm keeping it in my pocket.
Yeah, like,
And
and
Imma
I
show it to people and
this is
say, "Look,
for
we're here.
this is for
You acting
us,
crazy."
right, to be accountable, you know? Like, this is for everybody. Um, I think this was very valuable
I'm
for
glad.
our listeners.
At least my teaching skills didn't go completely out the fucking window when I stopped teaching.
Very valuable for me anyway.
We need a resolution.
I can't wait to put that shit up. Alright, like, alright, this where I'm at. You taking me here, but I'm trying to keep it here. Y
I love, like yeah, I just don't know. I don't think we're having the same conversation.
Yeah. I think you might be confused.
And I'm not interested in having the conversation you're having.
But see, yeah, people gotta take their ego out of shit, cause that ego really be having you feeling like, "Yo, you got me fucked up.
Who you feeling
Who
like?
you talking to?"
And they like, "You just called me a snobby bitch."
Right, whole time you just
And all
like
I said was, "Wow, you know which fork to use."
like, "Oh, okay." But that was great.
Thank you.
Next, we have advice from the internet,
Woo!
and I think this is kinda on par too, maybe? I don't know, y'all tell me.
Ain't nothing to talk about. Ain't nothing to talk about all day. I'm not gonna talk all day. Just shut up sometimes. Damn.
I love a
Oh.
little chat. I love chit-chatting.
But when it comes to, like, just arguing and shit, like, nobody got time to be doing all that all day, like, just shut up, bro. Like, if we not especially we not gonna come to no resolution, like, just bro, just be quiet, shut up talking to me, like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
I have
saying?
told somebody that, "Shut the fuck up talking to me."
Like, but if you come back later at 7 o'clock, you know, maybe we can talk about it then, but right now, you know what I'm saying?
I'm arguing with somebody right now in the TikTok comments. And I said, "I'm not ignoring you. I'm in a podcast studio. We'll respond later."
Right, so,
And they said, "Happy podcasting."
I'm weak.
And when
See?
I get out of here, I'm gonna be like I was fucking
Alright,
saying,
let's get back to it.
yeah. But maybe
Um,
I should say, "I'm on level 1."
yeah. See, this is how you use what you just learned and apply it.
Yeah. I probably did that because I looked up the conflict pyramid.
Yeah.
Because normally I'd just be like, "I'll get to the bitch when I get to it."
Right. So we hope y'all learned something. So happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Look up Project 2026 too, unfortunately. We're gonna
Everybody be
have to resolve a
safe.
couple conflicts.
Don't yeah. Yeah. Don't do what y'all did last year.
That's an unresolved conflict. But yeah, I probably should have did it before Christmas or maybe before Thanksgiving because y'all spent all that time with your families. But better late than never.
Yeah. Practice.
We're you know lifting as we climb. For real.
Yeah. Bringing y'all up with us, you
Yeah.
know? As we learn, you learn.
Yeah. I mean, I just absorbed it. I put it in the documents, forgot about it. But now I got it up here.
Yeah.
And I'm subconsciously resolving the conflicts.
You gotta apply it.
The coon detectors, the data collectors, the fact checkers. What's the other one? Information
The check
disseminators.
collectors.
We're also collecting checks.
Yeah.
And now what did we just say we was doing?
Um,
Data distributors?
Oh,
No, what did we say?
data collector?
We taking you with us. Remember we had the hats.
I forgot.
We all that in one.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you for a good year. Thank you for almost tripling in size.
Yeah.
Hopefully you didn't literally triple in size. I mean, if you did, that's your business. Don't know what you're trying to do. Regardless, she looked fantastic.
Yes.
So don't be a hating ass bitch during the break. Focus on some conflict resolution if you are a hating ass bitch. And we'll catch you in the next one.
The next year. Peace.
Bye. Another episode on Let Me Stay Focused. Don't be a hating ass bitch during the break.
Peace.
Bye.